Rod Knox says, "What's the best moment in gaming you have experienced?" Um, okay, I'm trying to think of the ones that really blew my mind. Antechamber, the whole game for me is an important moment in games for me, because like just it was just like 50 epiphanies of how crazy shit is working in a row, and then it ended, and I was like, oh. So I mean, Antechamber's way up there for me. In terms of an individual moment, Mass Effect conversation with Sovereign. That's gotta be one of my top 5 most impactful moments in gaming, by far. In fact, so there, I'm sure everyone has this. You just have these non-habits. Well, I should say habits of not doing anything. Like, I sit down at my computer and I'm like, what's on the front page of Reddit? Like, nothing in my life is going to get better by looking at the front page of Reddit, right? I'm not going to learn how to play music. I'm not going to get anything tangible. But I'm not going to build a shed because I looked at the front page of Reddit. It's like very amusing, but nothing happens. So it's like, oh, let me check that. And then I'm like, I'm going to go look at The Onion. And I'm not going to read the articles, but I'm going to read the headlines and be like, that's a funny headline. And then, like, I have this, like, circuit of just bullshit that I do when I'm, like, waking up, or I have, like, 5 minutes or something like that. And there's this problem that happens when I have more free time, and I just try to take those 5 to 10 minute activities and, like, stretch them into a few hours, and I'm just, like, not doing anything, and I'm feeling, like, agitated and itchy, and I just want to do something, you know? But I don't have, like, I built this habit up too much, you know what I mean? So, when I used to go home over college, I would pretty much just, like, watch StarCraft replays and Surf Team Liquid and look at discussions about StarCraft, you know, I would just watch just a replay with no intent in mind. I wouldn't be trying to practice it. I would just be just, like, watching the thing. Yeah, the circuit of bullshit, I think, is a good way to describe it. You know, it's just like the habit stuff. You know, you check your phone, go to Twitter, look at the notifications. Oh, they're the same as before. Like, click your phone off, like 2 seconds, click, turn it on, look at notifications, all that stuff. Anyways, so I thought to myself, dude, I always bring my computer home and do this. I'm going to make myself not. I have a stack of games for my 360, for my PS3. I'm just going to make myself play these. I'm only going to bring this home. And of course, because it was finals at Harvey Mudd and I like studied really hard, my sleep schedule's all messed up. So I get home and I'm like going to bed at like 5 p.m. and sleeping until like 1 a.m. and getting up and just playing on my 360. So I start playing Mass Effect. And, I mean, Mass Effect is, like, the perfect game that if you have, like, 8 hours a day for several days in a row, you should just do that. That's a really good choice. So, I'm playing through Mass Effect, and then I get to the conversation with Sovereign. And I'm so out of my mind, just hyped, and it's, like, 4:30 or 5 in the morning, and I woke up my mom. This is like an adult man playing a video game at 5 in the morning. Like, Mom, wake up! I woke up my mom. She's like, fuck off, it's 5 in the morning. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like trying to explain to her. I thought it was a spaceship. I was just like yelling at her. And she's like, no. Tell me later. So she slept until like 8, and then when she got up, I like opened up a YouTube video. It's like, rewatch, this is so cool. That is the one that stands out to me in recent memory as one of the best moments in gaming for me. I'm sure I have more, but for now I think that is my satisfactory answer.